Hi, I'm Michael Dong, Vice President Education. When I was elected in March, I came in on a platform of several different things, and this is my opportunity to tell you how far I've come with doing those things. One of the main things I wanted to do was bring exams before Christmas, and that has been done and confirmed at November Senate. As well as that, there was the academic year and trying to keep it in line with the rest of Glasgow to help with students coming for employment and for housing. This has been also confirmed at November Senate. Another thing we were working on was timetabling. Often issues have come out with timetables not being released till very late before the semester starts, or too late for international students to maybe plan their trips home round about exams. The university has agreed to fund a timetabling project which should, hopefully, by 16-17 academic year, be ready to go out and should solve this problem. Another thing that was in my manifesto was making a more concise way for people to make complaints about lecturers or classes. Since coming into the role, I have decided that a better way to do this would just be to promote the contact my class rep tool on my place a bit better, as that is the main way to register any sort of issues you have with your class. Since coming into the role as well, I said I would look into postgrad funding and summer support for students at a national level, and at NUS Scotland Zones Conference in November I stood in front of the entire conference and made a speech to try and get both these things as a priority for the Scottish election campaign. Summer support was voted as one of those three main priorities, and postgrad funding, I was informed after my speech, has already had recommendations sent to the Scottish Government, and we hope to hear back with these before the coming elections in May 2016. I have also had to deal with, quite recently, two issues in counselling. One at the service level that the university is offering. Since this summer we have seen a counsellor leave, and this has left the counselling service at such low levels that it's almost impossible to get an appointment in the next 2 months or so. I am currently working with the university on how to rectify this, and in a meeting about 2 weeks ago we discussed that there are several options currently on the table, and they should be informing me as soon as they have kind of narrowed these down into more workable propositions. The other issue in counselling is the counselling training course at postgrad level. There is currently plans to suspend that course for a number of years, an undetermined number of years so far, in order for the service to develop a undergrad course and a new master's course. Now, on the basis that might sound like a good idea, however, it means that we are losing a lot of potential students who want to come in and train as counsellors, and because of this we need to make sure that any solution works for everyone and not just the university. Now, away from what I stood on in my manifesto, I have also been doing other things, such as developing a international and direct interest student engagement fund, or plan for one anyway, with an external trustee for social justice. The idea of this fund is so that lecturers or other members of university staff would be able to make applications to this fund in order to set up little projects to try and engage students that don't usually get involved in other extracurricular activities. So we hope that having targeted direct interest students and international, we are picking up two of the biggest groups who often find themselves disenfranchised. This project will be come hopefully from alumni funding, and an application will be going there in January. Also, I am on the Enhancement Streams Network, which is a QA Scotland run project where we discuss and develop ideas on how to improve student transitions. The current, we're in the second year, so the current focus is progressions through university. However, Strathclyde has decided it wants to take years 2 and 3 in one go, which is student transitions through and beyond university. As well as this, I also sit in the Theme Leaders Group, which is a offshoot of the student network, which I just described, and this means I also get to sit in the room with university staff from across Scotland and hear it from the lecturer's point of view, and also put in the student input. Thanks.